Hi and welcome back to class. Let's get ready for a little bit of a spicy standing series today. So whenever you're ready, roll out your mat and let's begin. We are gonna start with a little warm-up. So we're gonna start to breathe in, stand up tall. With your next exhale, tuck your chin in and then round your spine into a C shape. And slowly, bone by bone, round over those legs, roll down. You don't have to touch the floor. You can also bend your knees if you want. And then roll back up, slowly and with control. Breathe in at the top. And with your next exhale, tuck your chin, pull your ribs in, and pull your belly button in and up. And then slowly come back up. So I want your hips to stay completely stable as well as your legs. You're really just rolling your spine down. Pull your belly button up and in. And then pull your ribs in a little bit more. And we're just gonna do one more. Tuck your chin, round your spine, and roll down over those legs. Amazing. And then we slowly come back up. Roll your shoulders down and back a couple times. And then we bring our hands behind our head. So find a good stand, feet are grounded, knees are just slightly bent. We breathe in. With your next exhale, rotate over to the right. And inhale, come back to center. Exhale, rotate over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. So with this exercise, I want your hips to stay completely stable. We're really just rotating and twisting our spine, our upper body. Keep your elbows wide and keep your head heavy in your hands. So don't pull on your neck. And really focus on those hips. So as soon as you feel your hips moving, you have gone a little bit too far. Great job. Exhale, we twist and rotate. Inhale, we come back to center. Let's do two more. To the right and back to center. One more to the left and back to center. Amazing. Now you want to shift your weight over to your left leg. We breathe in. With your next exhale, lift your right knee up. Inhale, bring it down, other leg. Shift over to the right, lift your left leg and bring it back down. Exhale, pull your knee up. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, pull your knee up. Inhale, lower down. I'm gonna show you from the side. Up, down, up, down. And you don't move your hips here. So you pull your knee up and you also really engage your core here. So rib cage is closed, belly button pulling up and in. So you should feel your lower belly working here as well while pulling your knee up. Let's go for 3, for 2, and last one. Come back down. And we're gonna go for some squats. So your legs are hip width apart and your feet are grounded into the floor. We breathe in, we sit down and back, and exhale, press back up. Inhale, bend your knees, sit yourself down. Exhale, press back up. So as you sit down, your upper body is leaning forwards and we come back up. Pull your belly button in, rib cage is closed, and come back up. So most of your weight is in your heels, and imagine sitting down and back on the edge of a chair, for example. So you really want to sit backwards. Try to not bring your knees over your toes. And press back up. And before we press back up, we want to squeeze and engage those glutes. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Press those heels into the floor. And try to not move your legs too much. So you don't want to bring your knees out or in. They always stay parallel. Head is heavy in your hands. Let's go for 3 more. Can you sit down a little bit lower? 2 more. And last one. And we come back up. Now we come into a wide stand. So really, really wide, wider than your shoulders. And your toes are pointed outwards. Hands behind your head. We breathe in and we shift over to the right side. We bend this right knee and we press back up. Other side. We come over to the left and we come back up. Inhale to the right, exhale back up. And again, you want to sit back and your upper body is leaning forwards automatically. So inhale to the right, press up and come back to the middle. If this is uncomfortable with your hands behind your head all the time, feel free to just bring your hands to your hips. Engage your core. And really feel all the weight in the right leg. Press up and then in the left leg. And we press up. Let's do a couple more. Inhale down, exhale press. Inhale down, exhale press. One more to the right. One more to the left. And then we bend both legs. We sit down. Upper body is as straight and as tall as possible. Spine is long. And we go for some little pulses. Sit down, up, down, up. And breathe at your own pace here. Tiny pulses up and down. Your knees are pushing outwards. Try to sit down a little bit lower. Amazing. And again, you can have your hands behind your head, in front of you, on your hips, whatever feels good for you. For 3, 2, and 1. Sit down again. And then we lift our right heel up, come down, lift the left heel. To the right, to the left. Right, left. Exhale, lift your heel. Inhale, shift over to the other side and keep going. Pull your knees outwards. We go for 4, 3, 2, 1. If you can, lift both heels or keep them on the floor. Little pulses again. For 10, 9, 8, 7, ribcage closed, belly button pulling up and in. For 3, 2, 1, and press back up. My knees are shaking. You can release your arms now. So legs are hip width apart. We just have a tiny bend in our left leg, and then we bend our right knee. We bring the hands in front of us or onto our hips. We find balance, we breathe in, engage your core. Exhale, open your right knee to the side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, we open. Inhale, close. Exhale, open. Inhale, close. Try to keep everything stable here. The only thing that's moving is your right knee. Your right leg, sorry. Open and close. Try to keep your weight or your body as centered as possible. Try to not lose balance. Maybe focus on something in the room to keep that balance. Core is engaged, rib cage is closed. Your shoulders and neck are relaxed. We go for 2 more. With the last one, we hold our leg open up. We kick, bend. We kick, we bend. Exhale, kick, inhale, bend. And with kick, I don't really mean momentum. So we are still controlled, strong, as stable as we can. Let's go for 4. Keep the leg high. 3, 2, and last one, hold, little pulses, up and down. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great job. Let's go straight on over to the other side. So our right leg is just slightly bent, and we bend our left leg, and then we start with opening the left leg up. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, we open. Inhale, we close. Keep your belly button pulling up and in. Rib cage closed. Your standing leg is slightly bent and your foot is grounded into the floor. Open up your left leg as much as you can, but without losing that balance. And also try to not lean over too much to the right. So we want to stay quite centered. Exhale, we open. Inhale, we close. Usually one side is easier than the other to hold the balance. We go for 4. Exhale, 3. Inhale, close. 2 more. And then last one, we hold the left leg. And then we start to kick, bend. Exhale, kick. Inhale, bend. Keep that going. Try to keep your leg as high as you can. We really feel the burn in both legs. Extend, bend. Hui. Core is engaged. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't lose that balance like me. We go for 3, 2. Hold the last one. Little pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh my goodness. Let's go for 2 more exercises. So we are gonna bring our right leg in front of us, our left leg behind us. So both legs are straight and approximately hip width apart. Maybe find your own way here to keep the balance, and then bring your hands behind your head. Your spine is long. Really lift up tall here. We breathe in and we breathe out. With your next inhale, keep your legs as they are, but lean your upper body forwards with a long spine. And exhale, lift back up. Inhale, reach your spine long and bring your upper body forwards. Exhale, lift back up. So I don't want any movement in that spine. We keep the spine straight. Keep your head heavy in your hands. It's as if your upper body is completely stiff and you wanna bend or reach forwards to grab something, but you just cannot bend your spine. You can really just bend in your hips. Core is engaged. Inhale, lean forwards. Exhale, lift. Let's do one more. Forwards and lift. Great job. Now we bring the hands in front of us. We maybe shift the back leg a little bit further back now. And then with your next inhale, bend both legs and come straight down. Exhale, we press back up, straight legs. Inhale, we come down. You can also bring your hands on your hips. Exhale, press. Core is engaged. Your hips are maybe tucked under just a little bit so that we are not arching our low back here. Your shoulders are relaxed. The weight is in both legs. And we come straight down, straight up. Spine is long, neck is long. The crown of your head is pulling up towards the sky. We go for 3 more. 2 more. Press up. 1 more. Bend. Press. Amazing. Then step forwards. Okay, we do 1 more exercise. I'm sorry. We bring the hands in front of us and our left leg is bent. We breathe in with your next exhale. Extend your leg back. Inhale, come back forwards. Exhale, extend your leg back. Inhale, come back forwards. If this is too much, you can also extend and just do a little tap on the floor and then bring it back in. So you don't have to keep the leg lifted all the time. But your whole weight is in your front leg, so in your right leg. The right leg is also bent. Your spine is still long, your core engaged. And you choose your option here. We go for 3, 2, and last 1. And we come down. Now, bring your left leg in front of you, your right leg behind you. Legs are approximately hip-width apart again, so find your balance here. Legs are extended long. Spine is long. Lift up the crown of your head. Pull down your shoulder blades and bring your hands behind your head. So we're gonna go for those leaning movements. With your next inhale, lean forwards over that top front leg and exhale, come back up. Inhale, lean forwards, legs are straight. Exhale, come back up. So find out how far you can go here. So we tend, or at least I tend to, I want to go further, but we really want to keep that spine straight. So don't push yourself too much here. By the way, this is also a beautiful stretch for the back of this left leg here. Feels really nice actually. Inhale, lean. Exhale, lift. Let's go for 2 more. Keep that spine long. And then we go for our last one. And we lift back up. Bring your hands onto your hips or in front of you. And maybe shift your back leg a little bit further back. Then with your next inhale, bend both legs. Bring the upper body down. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, we bend both legs at the same time. Exhale, we press back up. Spine is long. Hips are just slightly tucked under to prevent the arching of our lower back. And press back up. Crown of your head is pulling up towards the sky. Shoulders are relaxed, neck is relaxed. Maybe give yourself a little smile. It helps through the burn as well as breathing deeply. So inhale, we come down. Exhale, press up. Let's go for 3 more. 2 more, and then we do our final exercise. Last one, come back down, press up, step forwards. This time, I'm gonna turn around. Your left leg is bent quite so much, and you bring your hands either in front of you or onto your hips again. Bend your right leg, and then lean your upper body forwards just a little bit. Spine is still long and neutral. Then we extend the leg back, bring it back in. Exhale, we extend it back, press back. Inhale, bring it in. Again, if you want, you can also bring your knee in and then extend your leg back just for a little tap and then bring it in. It's just a tiny bit easier to not keep the leg up as high. But again, both is a burner, so you just choose your option. Keep that standing leg, as I'm saying it, I'm falling out of balance, but keep the leg as stable as you can. Exhale, extend. Inhale, bring the knee in. Core is really engaged here. Push through, we are almost done. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. Last one, extend. Bring it in, lift yourself up. And we are done. We are gonna go for a very well-deserved stretch. So come on to the end of your mat. Then lift up tall. With your next exhale, roll down, bone by bone. Maybe bend your knees here if this feels good. And then walk out with your hands into a plank position. And then we bring our hips up, come into a downward dog. Maybe bend and extend your legs here if this feels good. So bring one heel down, lift the other, and switch. And then we lift our left leg up. And we step through in between our hands a little bit further over to the left. We drop our back knee and then we lift up our upper body. Bring your hands onto your left knee. Tuck your hips under a little bit and then let yourself sink down into this beautiful stretch. If you want, you can also bring your hands down. Maybe walk your left leg out a bit to the side and then with your left hand, press the knee out just a little bit. Do whatever feels good here. Deep breaths to release all that tension. Inhale and exhale. And then we walk back. And we press back into the downward dog. We extend and lift our right leg and we step it in between our hands again, this time a little bit further to the right. Drop your left knee and then lift up your upper body. Bring your hands onto your right knee. Tuck your hips under and let yourself sink down into this beautiful stretch. And if you want, bring your hands down. Step your right knee a little bit further over to the right. Bring your right hand onto your knee and maybe push it away just a little bit. Be really gentle here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then slowly walk it back. And then step one more time back into your downward dog. And then calm down. Set your knees down onto the mat. Sit back. Swing your legs in front of you. And then extend your right leg long. Bring your left foot onto your right knee. And then slide your leg in for a beautiful figure of four stretch. Maybe push your left knee away from you, really gently. Deep breath in and out. And also open up your chest here. Feel your shoulder blades drawing down and back. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then we switch sides. Slide your right leg long. Extend your left leg. Bring your right foot onto your left knee. And then slide your left leg back in. Maybe push your right knee out a little bit more for an even deeper stretch. Again, open up the chest. Neck is long. Deep breaths. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. One more deep breath in. Deep breath out. And then unwind and come into a cross-legged position. We bring our hands onto our knees. We close down our eyes if it feels good. We roll our shoulders down and back. And maybe shake out your upper body a little bit. And we take a couple final deep breaths into our belly and out. So with your inhale, feel your belly expanding a little bit. And exhale, release. And while you let your breath settle here, maybe tune in, maybe see how you're feeling after this standing work we just did. Has something shifted for you? Maybe physically, maybe mentally. How are you feeling? And with this feeling, we take one last deep breath in. And deep breath out. And then you can slowly open your eyes. Always, if you feel like it, maybe at a longer stretch or another workout or whatever, or leave it like that. I know I have done enough for today. So I hope you enjoyed this one. Please let me know in the comments down below how you are feeling, how the class went for you, and maybe also if you have some wishes for the next classes, let me know. I wish you a beautiful day. Bye bye.